What's up everyone, this is Jason here. Today we went and bought the Empire Scion here, which is basically just a little hopper, you can somewhat say. They go for $99.95. Now of course we picked up the black one. Currently they come in smoke or black. Now the one thing I do want to talk about real quick is when you get these, you are going to notice something, and it is not the Pro Shop's fault or anything. These things are coming actually with a buttload of scratches on the Empire E. I looked about 2 different hoppers and they pretty much all had them. So it's just on that sticker that they put on, so I wouldn't worry about it too much, guys, and don't forget it is a hopper, so not too bad. Okay, so now, of course, you do get a DVD manual, and the format is PDF, just to let you guys know. So, one thing you notice right off the bat, this looks a lot like a Halo. Okay, really, in my opinion, it's like a Halo and a Magna basically had a baby, and here it is. Now, it is light, I'm not going to lie, but it's not super duper light compared to like a Pinocchio or even a Virtue Spire. It's pushing with the rotor, but not as heavy as the rotor, just to let you guys know. So now, a couple functions of the new hopper is, excuse me, it does come with a whip drive already installed. You don't have to purchase it extra. The battery door is toolless. You basically just bring this down, lift up. And when you're ready to, when you put your batteries in, line it up, push down, and it is installed. So pretty easy. And it is using the typical Halo battery, chassis, harness, whatever you want to call it. And it still does take 6 batteries. Now, real quick side note, whenever you use your hopper or a paintball gun, I do recommend heavy-duty batteries such as Energy Paintball, the heavy-duty Duracells, the really good Energizers. Stay away from the no-name brands like Black Cat, Rite Aid. They're not going to have enough oomph for your marker, and do not use rechargeable batteries because within time your batteries do start to crap out. Let's put this right back in here and seal it up. Okay, so now the lid on the Scion is not magnetic. It is just spring-loaded, hooked up to almost like a little pivot system. Let me explain that. Basically, when you pop this, you do have ridges right here where my thumb is. Actually, see if this helps out any. You can see the ridges right there where my nail's getting caught, and that is what actually hits the lid and holds the lid down in place. Now, inside of this, it does not have like the original Halo hoppers. What they had a little spring, which was your anti-jam. This one does not have that anymore. This one's actually using the little Empire claw to keep the paint inside and also keep it from double feeding. Now, right off the bat, you can see that instead of using the circular drive with the, I believe it was 5 little prongs sticking up, this is actually using a guide system. The actual turner or guide, it has little individual notches into the plastic that the paintball just sits in. So instead of the paintball being slammed in, it basically just gets guided in real smooth, real easy. So that is actually a really good feature if you ask me. So, the hopper is not sound activated, okay? The hopper, believe it or not, is beamed. It's a laser beam, just like the Halos were. You have the 2 eyes right as soon as it leaves the raceway, getting ready to go into the gun. There's a laser beam eye system that once it detects the ball, it starts to speed up. Once you start shooting faster, the hopper speeds up to keep up with the speed. So, a little bit more information on the hopper. It is a 200 round capacity, 25 plus BPS. We already covered the toolless battery door, and it uses an anti-jam mechanism. Once the hopper detects a jam, it will basically, I believe what the manual said, spins back and removes the jam on purpose so that the hopper is still functional. And this does happen relatively fast. It's not like it's going to take, 2 minutes to take care of that. Now, the hopper does turn off if the board recognizes no activity, just like most hoppers do. So now what we want to do, let's go ahead and turn it on. Now the way this works is once you turn it on, it will rotate and it will keep rotating. Once it actually detects pressure in the system, just like the Virtue Spire does, or even the die rotor, it stops the motor from turning instantly, dead in its tracks. And then once it actually sees the I-beam activating, it will speed again. But once it notices the force, it will stop. So we're actually going to show you this. So we'll go ahead and turn it on. And you can hear it feeding. Let me go ahead and get the light in here as well for you. Okay. So it is feeding. So say you put pods, you put a pod in, boom, stops instantly. Okay? And then once the eyes detect a ball, it begins to spin. And then boom, pressure system. So this is a very reliable system. It is working, as you can see, relatively fast. As soon as I activate the eyes and create a pressure, it stops dead in its track, which is a good little design, actually. Now, I do know people are having some issues with these hoppers, and like I said, this is just a small review, just showing you that we are taking the time to do the videos that you guys are wanting to see, and that we are buying the products. And I do apologize if it's taking a little longer than expected. We just have a lot of reviews we're trying to get done for you guys. So other than that, this is Jason here with the Empire Scion, just doing a small review for you guys. Look forward to using this tomorrow on the field, ripping it apart, and troubleshooting it for you guys. Other than that, thank you very much for watching.